Hi, good morning guys, Ghost Raven here and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines 2. I hope you guys are doing well today. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel and I'll bring you more daily videos like this. So we're jumping right in where we left off last time, and this is our main intersection into the city. And what we did is we took out the main avenue, we extended it all the way across the water. So we've got a nice bridge going across the water. So I'm just showing you very slowly, so I am just using the keyboard just to move the direction. And then we do have another traffic circle here because we have another highway connection here. But if I join up this highway connection with our main road, what will happen is any trucks that are going through the county, they're not necessarily coming to our city, but going into the county, they will come through this road and start using our roads and start causing problems for our roads. So I prefer not to do that. And I want to just have a look at the road maintenance because we don't have any maintenance for making sure that the roads are okay. So I just want to put in a road maintenance depot. So I want to bring out more residential. I don't want to keep any sort of that type of thing, like this type of thing over here like that. So maybe we can put it out this side, then it's out of the way. Okay, and what that'll do is that'll provide maintenance vehicles that will send out to go and repair the roads. So you'll see that the roads change color. So these roads are currently orange, which means they're not doing so well at the moment. But you'll see as these little trucks go over, so they'll turn green and they'll increase the quality of the roads. Just make sure it's safe for everybody in our city to drive around and use those roads. So it's going to take a little while. And then we are running very quickly deeply into the hole. We are running at 3,800 per hour, so that's quite a lot. I want to try and bring in just some more people, and then what that'll do is that'll allow us to bring in more taxes and some more income, so it'll help us in the long run. So I'm just going to slow the simulation down a little bit, make sure we're covering in 246, perfect, and 246. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the traffic lights and the pedestrian crossings. I am going to put in a park, make it nice and pretty. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in some of these Japanese styled medium residential. Okay, and then let's just have a look at the taxes. I just want to make sure that we are doing okay. So I'm going to reduce the residential and the commercial and the office and even the industrial for now. It is asking for more low rent, low rent housing. I don't want to do that right now, but I do want to. Okay, so we are running very quickly deeply in the hole. So let me just turn the hearse off for now. Release the crematorium so that we are saving a little bit of money each month. It really is quite bad for us that we're running so quickly in the hole. 3,000. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the fire off. I'm going to turn the police off. That should bring us quite quickly into the green again. Although we have removed now all the services. And our road maintenance we can probably turn off as well. Okay, so now we're 2,000 in the green. So let's get the crematorium back going again. Okay, so 14 an hour, which is fine. We can bring some more people in. As long as we're making money now, that's all that's important for me. There we go. It's quite nice that it's increasing quite quickly, and because we reduce the taxes on our commercial and our businesses, it should promote growth and should start bringing those things back in for us. Turn the police station back on, and if we turn the fire station back on, we're going to be in the hole again. Just I'll turn it off for now. that we're in the green. And it is asking for a lot more low residential, and it's looking for these high residential, low income apartment blocks, which I'm not so keen about, to be honest. I have got a few in here, and you can see they do, they a little bit, well, a hell of a lot taller than our other buildings, so looks a little bit strange. But we are 600 in the green again, so that's good. It's not asking for anybody else at the moment. So at least the medium is starting to grow again. So let me just take care of that for future growth. Let's put one of the other parks in, just change it up a little bit. And you can see that we are starting to get some office zone demand, which is pretty cool. So the offices, I think I'm just going to run right as you come into this section of the city. The same thing, I want to just drop in a park, and it's asking for some offices, so let's give it some offices. And some more medium residential. It's looking good. Just growing steadily but surely. See, our pedestrian path is still doing well. Lots of people are using it. We're making some decent money. What I'll do is I will upgrade it to have a roof, so when it's raining they don't get wet. I'll turn the fire station back on. And then what we are going to need to start thinking about is education, but we don't have any money for education at the moment, so we're just going to let this keep growing. People keep moving into our city. Some of our new office buildings are now coming in. And I am going to want to start thinking about education, but I want to put in a city elementary school. It's going to cost us 150k, so it's going to be a lot of saving up, a lot of growing the city. But as I was saying, it's like still asking for low residential, and we don't really have any money to buy more tiles, and we are stuck in a bit of a situation at the moment. It looks like there's traffic here. Look at that. To all of our medium residential buildings that we've got going. This is the this is the result of putting in a lot of buildings very quickly. But it seems to be doing okay. It is backing up a little bit just because there's a lot of people just suddenly moving in. But it will calm down. And you can see our income is increasing nicely now. We've got many more people coming into the city. Let's have a look at our population. So our unemployment is 42.8%, which is pretty high. So our poor police officers are going to be working really hard, because when people are not employed, generally crime goes up a little bit. So I do want to start providing more jobs for these people. So let's just see what we can do. I think we're going to have to expand our industrial zone a little bit as well. I just feel if you're coming, into this main section of the city, it's good to have offices here, because there's a lot of noise, especially this intersection here, this traffic circle. There's going to be a lot of noise pollution, so I'd rather have the businesses there. And it does provide jobs, so it should bring down the unemployment a little bit. Yeah, there we go. It's coming down 38%, but it is asking for more industrial, and we don't have any more space. Let's get the road maintenance going again. Let's actually have a look at the quality of our roads. I mean, it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. And then what we've done is we've reduced our income per month or per hour quite a lot, just because we did that. And you can see the traffic has cleared up. You know, most of the people have moved in already into the city. Our maintenance trucks are going out and our income's increasing nicely. Always looking for more commercial guys. That's really good. Means more jobs. Okay, so asking for more businesses, so I'm going to give it to them. Give them what they want. Okay, so let's have a look at our unemployment now. 35%, 34%, coming down. It's coming down nicely. I really want some more shops here if that's even possible. Maybe we can do shops here.
Greets to you, my faithful crew, and welcome to another hour of
We don't have enough money.
Beats with Naughty Nan,
We've got 4,000. Okay, so we just need to take it easy a little bit. Let the simulation run for a little bit. Watch our city life. It's our road maintenance trucks coming in. So these roads should be looking much healthier. Look at that. They're all green across the board. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This part of our city is starting to take shape. A lot more sort of medium residential, like the higher, low-cost residential buildings. Buildings are starting to upgrade. So when they upgrade levels, what happens is more people then move in, or able to move in. Just brings more people into the city. We have got about 8,000 people, and we're going to hit the 10,000 pretty quickly. So I want to slow down the expansion of the medium residential and try and get in some sort of low residential. But what I want to do is I want to let the simulation run for a while, build up a little bit of income. Otherwise, we could just activate unlimited money, and then we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then we can just kind of build and expand and do whatever we want whenever we want. But I'm trying to keep it as authentic as possible. Trying to keep the game as authentic as possible. It is completely vanilla. There are no mods running besides the Japanese theme and the custom map, which is not really a mod. It's just a map that somebody's made that we're using. I mean, these these medium residential actually look really, really, really nice. Quite a busy section, quite a busy road. You know, I think if anything, what we need to do is we need to do more offices to get our unemployment down. We are sitting on 31%, guys. That's very, very high. We have a little bit of space here for some offices. There's a parking lot. I mean, there's not very much space there, but we could probably put in a few buildings there. Try and optimize our space a little bit. That should bring our unemployment down again. And then we are able to expand. I want to expand under this highway, and then we can just carry on running our residentials, and then maybe have another hookup road. Maybe we put in another intersection here or something, and we can bring the main road off. We're creating lots of parking, so we should be okay. Okay, so we actually do need decent parking, guys. We just don't have money for it. Okay, we said we were going to run some more commercial. I just can't afford a park at the moment. We're trying to save up some money. We've only got 24,000 in the kitty, so okay. It's asking for more offices. And as long as we're not bringing people in and we're bringing that unemployment down, then it doesn't really matter. Let's have a look at our taxes again. So, shame, the poor industrial sitting on 12%. We're not really utilizing it because we don't have any more money to buy tiles, but we will get there, guys. We will get there. It's just a matter of time. Just have a little bit of patience. Just watch it grow a little bit. Keep bringing the unemployment down. 25%. When the demand picks up, there'll be more offices, and so the hearse has to come all the way from over here, the cemetery, and then drive all the way around on the main road and come in here. So we do have a medical center. Maybe we should move that medical center off this main road. We do have a few buildings here. If I want to upgrade this road to maybe a highway or something, then I'm going to have to remove these buildings off there because there's not going to be zoning space next to those roads anyways. We're starting to build up some money again. Almost got 40k in our kitty. We're earning about 7,900, almost 8,000 a month. I think we'll get to 8,000 a month pretty quickly. And then I want to start thinking, once I've got a little bit of money in the kitty, I want to definitely start thinking about education. Just chaos. I would have thought with putting in all of these roads, it adds a lot of parking, and it still says that, we're about halfway. We need to definitely provide a lot more parking facilities. And maybe we can use a little bit of space here, and let's just see what some of the bigger ones will cost. So, multi-level parking is 200,000. Oh my word. Small parking bay, doesn't say how many cars. No, it doesn't. It is 40,000. I want us to have it for education rather. Looks like the sun's starting to set. An industrial smoke on the mountainside over there. Such a pretty game. Really is such a pretty game. Okay, so yeah, we're just building up some income, get some money in the kitty, and then we're gonna spend a lot of it when we get there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let this run for a little while and just let us build up some income. Look at this, we're almost 10k a month, guys. Unemployment is still pretty high. Software, media, financial, software, PNG media, 12 out of 12, 7 out of 8. That's a park. 9 out of 9, 8 out of 8. But they're only level 1s. When they go to level 2s, then they should employ more people. And it's not far off from being upgraded. So it currently employs 65 people. Let's see what happens when it gets upgraded to level 2. If it gets upgraded to level 2, efficiency is only 88%. A lot of software companies keeping people busy. Normal simulation speed, that's what it looks like. Pretty busy intersection, this one. Or we should take a traffic circle off and just make it more of a cornered road straight into this part of the city. maybe reduce the traffic. And we have 10,000 people, so this nursery school, or elementary school, provides 1,500 capacity. So I think we're going to have much more than that already. We have left it a little bit late. But I'd like to get the education in, so I was thinking somewhere out this side. So what is this? This is more offices. So definitely some more, high residential at the edge of this little corner here, overlooking the water. Still need to unlock that, but yeah. So we are okay. We've got to reach the milestone of big town, and we only are a tiny town at the moment. So it's just time. And population is continually increasing. Our happiness is continually increasing. They're not happy about there's no internet services. So let's actually do that, because that's an easy thing to solve. So what I want to do is I want to put a telecommunication tower here right in the middle of this city. Let's put it a little bit away. And then I'm just going to run a service road to it, or a little alley. And then definitely going to remove that. Okay, so then I'm going to upgrade this for capacity. So what it does increases network coverage of the mask and increases the capacity and the signal strength. You'll see, so that's going to be covering this area, and then what we want to do is we want to be covering something on the side as well. So if I just turn this around and I put it in the center here, and I'm going to upgrade it as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run the service road. And we definitely don't want another intersection there, so I'm going to take that all off. People are going to be able to cross there. But that now gives us network coverage this side of the city. So it's just our industrial zone that doesn't have coverage. I'm not too worried. It's increasing the happiness, so that's great. And then what they're going to need is they're going to need a mail service as well. So what I'm going to do is a post office is 75. So I'm going to wait until we have that 75, and then what I'm going to do is I'll drop in a post office. There's a crime scene here. Our police should come and take care of it. They are on the other side, but they should be on their way. Hopefully nobody was hurt. There we go. There goes our police car. Should we follow him back? Let's follow him back to the police station. On the 3 times speed, go. And he drives in and he is happy. All the police cars parked at the back there. Looks really good. Definitely going to need a mail service. They're not happy with that at all. And an elementary school. But we're fighting against the clock because we need money. Is this upgraded to level 2 yet? Not yet. It went up by 1 employee, so as it's leveling up, it's increasing the number of employees. It wasn't 43 before, it is now, so that's cool. It's cool that as the company grows, it employs more people. Our unemployment is down to 26.5. It's pretty cool. Let me just change that song. We've got a new building coming in. Doesn't like the shadows at that angle. I can see how it shakes. I mean, I have left the settings on 100% of whatever the computer can handle, which is probably pretty much max on everything. But the day night cycles, also when I'm building a lot, I'm probably going to turn that off, and then I'll probably turn the shadows off as well. I know the shadows make it look a lot more realistic, but it makes the simulation a lot darker, especially when you're recording, so it's not great for recording. But for playing and for authenticity, it is really nice actually. I can't believe this guy's just parked. I mean, there's plenty of open parking bays, but he decides, no, I'm just going to park here. Cheeky. Sun's going down. Okay, so we are going to be able to put in a post office. I should have probably kept that square open for more service buildings. Let's see. I'm going to stick it in the post office over here. Okay, and then the only other thing I want to do is create mailboxes so that they can send out vehicles, and those vehicles will go and collect post. Just so it provides coverage for most of the place. There we go. Okay, so that should be better, and they should be a lot happier because they are now going to have mail services. And it's still asking for more. Let's have a look at our unemployment. Okay, still 26%. So we can definitely bring in more officers. I'm going to run the officers down the side, I think. Just leave space for our park. We've got lots of money and we can afford to put it in. I will definitely do it. We do have plenty of park coverage here already, if you have a look at it. Now, the city's pretty happy, except for these guys out here. They're not happy at all. That's something we can definitely resolve. So if we put that in, we're not going to break anything. Nope. And we've now got a beautiful park in here. Let's see if we can run a little pathway out the back of it. That's fine. And maybe just put in a few trees. Let's just see. We want to put in big ones and small ones. Because I see the trees definitely do have a growth cycle, so. And we can just paint in some bushes, some shrubbery. So I'll turn the snapping off, turn the brush down, and then I'm just going to add some shrubbery in between the buildings. Maybe a few other flavors. Let's bring it down a little bit. There we go. There's our new park. Shrubbery and bushes. People are happy. That's great. Okay, so we are going to need a school, but we need 150,000 before we could do that. It's a lot. It's a lot more. I'm just going to have to let it run. Okay, these offices have been built, so let's have a look at our unemployment now. 24%. All the crime. We shouldn't have crime. Love with the leisure time. Okay, wait, just start your career. Love with the leisure time. My package is taking ages to arrive again. Thanks, post officers. The post office services in the city is a joke. Housing market stinks. All that how the healthcare is run. What's wrong with our healthcare, guys? Healthcare? Got plenty of availability. I don't know why they're complaining about our healthcare. Maybe that's just a Karen. Got plenty of capacity. Okay, mate, you might have to drive a little bit to get you, but it's kind of right in the middle of our city, so it's convenient for everybody. can't believe they're complaining about this. Which of education was organized? I know, guys. I'll get the education in. I'm probably going to put the education in here, I think. Or over there. We're just waiting for 150,000. Oh, we are making 17 an hour. We are doing really well. We are very profitable. And our taxes are reasonable. Make a little bit more money. Get to that education system quicker. Waiting for an ambulance. I'm going to have to start thinking about proper healthcare, not just this little clinic. I mean, it is really cute. Our European style vehicles. But it's looking good. It's looking really good. See, they're complaining. These guys' post is not being collected, but there's a post office right here. Just because it's, it's much high density residential, so there's a lot more people living in those buildings. There's a little post trucks going out, and you can see the buildings are changing their color when they're getting their post delivered. That's fantastic. There we go. I mean, for some reason they did go out on this road, but maybe there was just too much post. So we've got one out there, and we've got the one out there. So maybe our little post office is too small to handle all of the posts you suddenly got. Where is our post office? There it is. Store more mail. 6,935 out of 25,000. I think we're okay for now. We'd rather save that money. And we are going to get in our first school, guys, very, very, very soon. Looking forward to it. More commercial demand. This entire section of the city will be rebuilt with higher residential when I get it. But in the meantime, wait. Should bring down demand quite a lot, and then let's have a look at our unemployment. We're sitting on 22%. It's fine. And we do have the ability to buy our first city elementary school. So I'm going to put it down the back this way. Oh, and we've just progressed to the next level, guys. Okay, so what did we hit? We hit Boomtown, and we've got a lot of money, which is fantastic. Heavy traffic ban, which is a policy, and another policy. So we're not too worried about the policies at the moment. I'm more worried about getting our education going. And the city high school's the next thing I want. That's 300,000. And the one thing I haven't even thought about is refuse. So at the moment, you can see we have our first problem with garbage piling up. I've got no way of being able to deal with garbage. But I don't like to use any of the other services. So maybe I'm thinking of just doing an incinerator plant. And we can just burn our trash away, and we'll keep that in the industrial area. Because at the moment, that's where our need is. But I know that device is very expensive, so let's have a look. So if we're looking at recycling, okay, it's 1 million for the incineration plant, and the recycling plant is 880. So maybe we should have gone for the recycling plant. But I like the idea of being able to burn it and get rid of it and make some electricity at the same time and help our city at the same time. So okay, we're going to have to save up some money. I mean, 1 million it's a lot of money. The capacity of our school's filling up pretty quickly. But our elementary school's in, and you can upgrade these buildings, but I'm not going to do that right now. It increases capacity, and then it creates a small playground so the kids can play. It looks like the capacity is filling up pretty quickly. We only have space for 1,500 students. And you can see at the moment, okay, so our education, let's just get that building going away. There's our education there. So we have capacity of 1,500 and we've currently got 899 students, 900 students. But it's school time, I mean it's night time, so the kids shouldn't be here. They should be coming in the morning. Unless they're studying at night. It looks like there is somebody inside the building. It's time to go home, guys. Time to go home. But look how beautiful that asset is. Also amazing. Absolutely amazing. Such a pretty game. It really is such a pretty game. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll bring you more daily videos like this. I hope you have a good day and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.